What is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge and we are back today with a fun little video here on the gold orbs that I have right now, as well as the gold balance. As you guys can see, time recording 109 million, and to be quite honest guys, my account has always just been growing in account gold just because from time to time what I do is actually I do save up my gold orbs every month to 2 months. And generally, I only open the balance here on video recording whenever it reaches a minimum of 100 gold orbs. That being said, I also have been actually utilizing and spending the high roller milestones at least 2.3 million a day, just because now I've reached a point where it does feel like I'm getting more gold in the game than I am spending. So this is a sure and proven fact. Just to go show you guys proof here as well, I got a screenshot of my last video that I made where I did actually open, as you can see here, 175 gold orbs. It was done on July 1st, and as well, my gold balance at the time was 81 million. So in the span of just about a month, not only has my account grown in 30 million gold, but as well, just from playing the events, doing Dark Dimension, and just being engaged in the game, this is a great example, guys, that right now I don't think that gold is a constraint right now in the game. There's definitely a lot of other materials and resources, but the fact that I've been going through the high roller milestone, and as I said earlier, bare minimum, I've been hitting at least 2.3 million, at least for half a year plus now. And my gold balance has not faltered. It's been continuing going up and going up. So really watch for that, guys. Really use that as kind of a gauge, because if you are going beyond that limit, you know, that could be where you're kind of losing that gold balance, right? And the reason, guys, just the logic there, the reason why I don't go beyond this point is just because you do lose a lot of potential materials here. And keep in mind, guys, just for context as well, I've been, you know, able to maintain competitive in the game. I've been top 25, top 50 arena ranking. We're doing Doom 3.2 raids right now, 60%. On top of that, I was actually able to, you know, get by no issues with the last 2 Scourge events. So Morgan Le Fay here, as you can see, proof there with her unlock, and as well as Rogue. So I mean, by no means am I stinging on the investment, but it's just funny because even with the 2.3 million gold investment, I'm still able to bring up the majority of my characters, and this is just going to allow me to use the gold and pivot a lot in terms of, you know, when I go through the supply store. As you can see, I don't hesitate to buy any of these catalysts, and whenever I do need these mini uniques, they're absolutely huge here. But yeah, just a little bit of perspective, guys. What's really helped me again is just honestly doing the Dark Dimensions routinely. As you can remember, you can actually run it twice for each mode. So Dark Dimension 2, Dark Dimension 3, Dark Dimension 4, Dark Dimension 5, so forth. You can actually get the rewards twice, and a lot of it does come from the gold there. Being engaged in the events, you know, when they previously had the Avengers Tower, milestone events, we have the 1 month events full of activities, and as well just being able to ensure that you're maintaining a balance here of the gold orbs. And this really gives you that cushion that you need, because every time I've done a recording of this video, my gold balance has honestly only gone up, if you guys go back and take a look at my previous videos. So that being said, guys, I hope those quick tips and tricks will help you as well. But 2 things, right? Making sure that you're spending within your budget, which in this case is you know, keeping it to that 2.3 million benchmark. If you have a younger account, maybe you're less than a year played, maybe aim for that milestone where it's 1 million points. That's also a good balance as well. And ensuring that every time you at least kind of save the gold orbs, because this ensures that you're controlling the gold outtake, but as well as, you know, having that, you know, backup plan in terms of that extra reserve when you need it. So that said, guys, generally every 10 orbs you know, gets us about 1.5 to 2.5 million, depending on if we get good RNG. So we got 210 here. Let's go ahead and see how much gold we're gonna amass after this opening. But for sure, this is actually gonna be some historical heights for my account. So let's get this party started. Anytime we get a gold orb, it's always gonna push it off to the limits, but you can see here the average is gonna be that 1.5 to 2.5 range, depending on if we get lucky with the RNG here. And I am going to make sure, I know previously when I did these videos, I know I always forget to hit the little treasure chest at the end there, so I'll make sure I'll do that, so that way you guys can get a summary. But as well, it's just that consistency, right? Like I said earlier, we're seeing that limit here of that 2 million mark. So, you know, realistically, if we're opening 200 here, we can likely expect about a 20 million bump up into our account. So we'll see if that actually holds true. Oh, sorry, 40 million here, if we're multiplying it correctly. There we go. It's, yeah, 1.7, a little bit on the lower side. So no golds yet, unfortunately. But we'll just keep this party going. Again, 1.9. And what we're aiming for is those gold ones, like as you just see right there, boom, on the left. And you can just see how sizable that one was. You know, we get a 2 million on the left, and wow, just from that 10, we bump it up all the way 3.8 million almost. So that's a huge average up right there compared to the counterparts that we see. And then back to that 1.7, so we'll just keep it going. But yeah, it's just such a great way, guys. And honestly speaking, the reason I don't go over is just because of value. And the only time you should be going over at 2.3 million mark, guys, is really if you really need to spend in that time of the event. Maybe there's a certain character that's, you know, being released, and you actually need to unlock them with a set team. That'd be the only time I go over at 2.3 million. But otherwise, I've never really seen an instance where I needed to go over, as we're preparing for the Scourge here right now, with the War Scourge upcoming. You know, they released that Heroes as Guardians, Wave 1, and Ravagers are needed. Even then, I still feel like there's such an abundance of time to be able to prepare. It got a little bit higher there with the purples, 2.3, that's a nice average up. But yeah, so far, guys, unfortunately, not a lot of golds though. So you can see this, even opening this many gold orbs, you know, that's it's too bad that that we don't really get to see that showing up here. So really, these gold orbs are super duper rare, as you can see here. We've only got one out of all those runs we've done. Oh, there we go, picking up the average, 4.5 million right there, boom. And that's gold across the bar, so that's absolutely huge there. So that was really a nice bump up right there. Got another one back to back, boom, 3.6 million. So now all the luck's falling into a favor, right? We'll open the last 9 here. Maybe we can get lucky again, and yes, we do. 2.6. So there you guys have it. Now, as I said before, let me make sure I show you guys this so that way we can get a good average, right? Yeah, so that was actually even over the average that we saw. We got about 209 orbs, 46 million, 47 million. So wow, that's almost like a 40-50% increase to our account. So absolutely huge, guys. Glad I got to be able to capture it on screen. But again, guys, never had issues with gold in the game, and to be quite honest, I hope Scopely releases more events, maybe where gold spending is gonna be part of it, like kind of like what we've seen before with Emma Frost, because I don't know how much, you know, this gold is just gonna keep going up, because from what I see right now, definitely there's ways to earn more gold than there is to actually use it right now, especially if you're using this high roller as an excellent benchmark. So give that a shot, guys. Maybe give it a shot for a month. You know, try that out and stay within that limit. And I promise you, and time again, my gold balance has only gone up. So I promise you guys, if you give it a shot for a month, you're going to be able to hold on to your gold and really give yourself that space and pivoting room to actually be able to use that gold as a reserve when needed. Especially, as you can see here, I'm working towards the next Scourge event, so I flagged all the ones that potential characters need to build up, but got plenty of time. We just need to hit that 2.3 million per day, and that could be spending through the store, that could be going through maybe leveling up your character once or twice a day like this. So either way, guys, it's making slow but steady progress until the deadline comes to us, where we can assess what needs to be further ascended for that progression. So there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed this quick and brief video on gold orbs and the balance. Hopefully you can use this as a resource management tool. But thank you as always, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.